Hi friends, welcome to Dream11 Telugu channel, NBA 2018 and 2019 season, and today only one match friends, Boston Celtics versus Jazz, and Boston Celtics versus Jazz Dream11 teams and production jam friends, and Boston Celtics last match playing lineups and Jazz last match playing lineup jam friends first ga, and Boston Celtics last match playing lineup friends and Irving friends, point ground లో friends and good player friends and 43 minutes court లో ఉన్నారు friends and 39 points friends, 7 ribs, 6 assists friends and good player friends, Irving and SP choices friends and Jelly Brown friends and shooting ground of friends, 38 minutes court and 17 points, 6 ribs, 1 assist friends, Jelly Brown and Rutherford friends, center lo 32 minutes court and 7 points, 6 ribs, 3 assist friends and Rutherford good player friends, center lo and Tatum friends, small forward lo 29 minutes court friends and 4 points, 8 drips, 2 assist friends and Tatum is good player friends and Garden Hardwood friends, power forward lo 24 minutes court lo friends, 8 points friends and 4 ribs, 2 assist friends and Morris friends, Morris substitute player friends and 28 minutes court lo not friends and 17 point and 8 ribs, 3 assist friends Morris and Boston Celtics last match starting lineup friends and Boston Celtics key player friends, Tatum and Rutherford, Irving friends. 3 players is good player friends. Boston Celtics, Tatum, Rutherford, Irving friends. SP choices all ground legs or small legs. Tatum and Irving friends, and Irving last 3 matches good performance friends and 30 plus fans every match last 3 matches and use SP choices Irving friends and Jazz last match playing lineup friends and Rubio friends. Point ground low 36 minutes court friends and 10 points, 5 ribs to 12 assist friends and Rubio and good player friends and 12 assist very good friends Rubio and Joe Ingles friends, small forward low 35 minutes court friends and 6 point friends only 2 ribs to 6 assist friends and good player friends Joe Ingles and last 2 matches below average performance friends and Joe Ingles and Mitchell friends, shooting ground low 32 minutes court friends and 23 point friends and 5 ribs to 7 assist friends good player friends Mitchell center low and use SP charges friends Mitchell and Rudy friends, Rudy Gobert shoot center low friends and sorry friends and Mitchell shooting down low and Rudy Gobert center low 31 minutes court friends Rudy Gobert 17 points friends and 10 drips to 2 assists friends and good player Rudy Gobert and Rick Forbes friends power forward low 24 minutes court friends and 13 points and 6 drips friends and good player friends Forbes and this team's key players friends Mitchell friends and Mitchell key player friends and Ruby Gobert friends and 2 players is key players friends and Joe Ingles also key player కానీ last 2 matches below average performance friends Joe Ingles and Dane Mitchell and Ruby Gobert 2 players is key player friends this team and SP choices friends and this team Mitchell use SP choice and Gobert use SP choice friends and this team and Dreamland teams and production jam friends and Boston Celtics versus Jazz. 2 teams created friends and team 1 edited friends and point ground Irving friends and Irving is good player friends and selected 74% friends and last match 49 points friends and good player friends and use all ground leagues or small leagues SP choices friends Irving and best player friends point ground low and Rubio friends and Rubio is good player friends and only 80% selected friends and I graded 13 credit friends and use ground league selected friends Rubio and good player friends Rubio and Execume and Terry Rogers friends and 2 players is good player friends and use ground league friends and substitution players friends Terry Rogers and Execume and 2 good player friends use ground league friends Terry Rogers and Dante Execume and small shooting ground friends Mitchell friends and Mitchell is best friends shooting ground 80% members selected friends and last match 39 points before last match 51 points friends and use SP choices friends ground leagues or small leagues Mitchell and good player friends and Jelly Brown friends and Jelly Brown is good player friends and this match selected only 19% member friends and last 2 matches playing friends Jelly Brown and before last matches injury friends and last 2 matches playing friends Jelly Brown and selected 19% member friends and good player friends Jelly Brown and Books friends and Books is good player friends and selected 14% member friends and use small leagues and ground leagues friends and Books good player friends and Smart friends Smart use ground leagues friends substitution player friends Smart and Books small forward lo friends small forward lo Hayward friends, Hayward is best player friends, small forward 57% selected friends, and last match 32.5 and good player friends, Hardward. And Joe Ingles friends, Joe Ingles use Grand League friends, and good player friends, Joe Ingles and use Grand League friends, and best player friends, and 40 points good chase friends, Joe Ingles and use Grand Leagues. And Ricey only friends, Ricey only selected 24% friends, and last match 15 fans friends, and low graded friends, and Ricey only, and Ojeli is good player friends, and use Ojeli, and substitution player friends, and 34% selected friends, and use Ojeli, and my choice is only friends. And power forward friends, Tatum friends, and Tatum is good player friends, power forward 54% member selected friends, and last three matches average performance friends, Tatum best two player friends, and average performance. And Rick Forbes used Grand League friends, and last two matches good performance friends, and this match only 12% members selected friends and used Grand League friends. Forbes and Morris is good player friends, selected 48% members friends, and good player friends Morris. And Joey Carvalho friends, and Joey Carvalho is good player friends, selected 48% member friends, and use small leagues or Grand League friends. Joey Carvalho good player friends. Center row friends, center row Rutherford friends, Gobert friends, and Gobert is good player friends, selected 59% member friends, and last match, before last match, 53 point friends, and good player friends, and use SP choices friends, Gobert. And this team friends, SP choices friends, this team, Irving friends, Irving good option friends, SP choice, and Mitchell, and Gobert friends. Tatum use SP choices friends, Grand Leagues, and Gobert use SP choice, this team, Mitchell, and Irving friends, three players, good player friends, Irving SP choice friends, this team. And preview friends, pan ground low Irving friends, Irving is good player friends, and shooting ground low Mitchell and Brown and Books friends, and three good player friends, Mitchell, Brown, Books, and three players friends, and small forward low Hadward and O'Neal friends, and good player friends, and power forward low Tatum friends, and Tatum good player friends, power forward low, and center low Gobert friends, Ruby Gobert, and good player friends, center low, and edit good చేసుకోవచ్చు friends. And Hadward plays low Morris and Carvalho use John friends, and two good players Morris and Carvalho. And 1 minute friends. ఇలా కూడా యూజ్ చేసుకోండి ఫ్రెండ్స్. అండ్ పైన గ్రౌండ్లో ఎర్బినింగ్, అండ్ షూటింగ్ గ్రౌండ్లో బూక్స్ అండ్ మిచల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, అండ్ స్మాల్ ఫార్వర్డ్లో ఒజైలీ అండ్ హార్డ్వర్డ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, అండ్ పవర్ ఫార్వర్డ్లో టాటూమ్ అండ్ మోరిస్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, సెంట్రల్లో గార్బర్డ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. ఇలా కూడా యూజ్ చేసుకోండి ఫ్రెండ్స్ టీమ్ వన్. అండ్ మై చాయిస్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ మోరిస్ రిప్లేసింగ్ బ్రౌన్. Only friends, this team friends, my team. SP choice is Irving friends. Irving is good player friends. Last two matches good performance friends. And team one friends is this team. And team two friends, team two friends, point ground low preview friends. Team two preview point ground low Irving. Shooting ground low Mitchell and Books. Small forward low O'Neal. Power forward low Morris and Corward friends, and two good player. And center low Ruby Gobert and Harvard friends. Harvard is good player friends. Use SP choices friends. Ground leagues Harvard. And this team SP choices friends Mitchell, Gobert, and Rutherford friends. Mitchell, Gobert, Rutherford friends. Three players use SP chance friends. This team and two teams friends. And thank you friends. Please subscribe my channel friends.